Welcome. What is over time? It all very well. Let me.
Okay, so we're going to continue on with some quest lines in Cathedral Ward, and we're going to finalise some in Central Armour, and then we'll be moving on into all the Armour. So first we're going to need to upgrade our character, so you need to up endurance, you need to focus on skill as well. Since we do have one left, we will give endurance the actual.
Farewell, good hunt.
We now also have the option of using this. And we can use Media's gold pendant. So essentially just having that alone doesn't do anything. So we can attach this to our weapons. We'll also check to see if we can upgrade actually any of the weapons and or repair them. Okay, so you have the option of upping the physical attack, and it'll be up by 10% the moment we have it at full health, or attack versus beasts goes up. Now, attack versus beasts does work against obviously the bosses, so that would be pretty nice. And the HP recover on this isn't particularly good, so we're going to go ahead and try both these. Perfect. Next we're going to fortify. Since we have 3 twin bloodstone shards, we could most certainly do that. I'm going to up it again. We can also upgrade our flame sprayer, but we will not be using that on particular creatures. Speaking of flame sprayer, now that we have enough in the way of arcane, we can obviously equip that as well. So to start, we're going to go to the Grand Cathedral, where we find Media. Okay, now that we're in the Grand Cathedral, after you've beaten Amelia, you can go ahead and pop up to this skull. We'll say inspect.
Oh, I know. You think now to betray me.
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood.
By the gods, fear it, Lawrence.
Okay, so we can safely assume that this skull here belongs to Lawrence. We just saw the inside of the memories of that skull. And we'll notice that there's a different tint going through the windows. The bell's ringing again, so let's go outside and see what's happening. So it doesn't look like it's dusk anymore. We are dealing with nighttime. So there we have the mill. So this means that there would be another change to the enemies. So let's see what we can do to this one. So we still want to be careful when dealing with these enemies, as they are quite strong. can't escape from daytime to nighttime. You have the option now of opening up some new quest lines and speaking to some new NPCs. As you can see, short giants are now bowing down. Going to run straight past these enemies here. Just to get around them a bit quicker. You can see this area is now no longer being patrolled, but rather that the church lines are now docile. So it's just worth noting that if you are going to be coming through this area, it's best to walk if you're very close to the enemy. Before we proceed on with the quests, we will head down and continue on from the central yarn area. That specific quest line belongs to Eileen. So we can see Eileen here now.
Oh, hello there. Perfect timing. I must warn you not to go near the tomb below Erden Chapel in the Cathedral ward. Henrik, an old hunter, has gone mad. And he's my mark. Don't go near the tomb below Erden Chapel in the Cathedral ward. I have business there first.
Now we are running quite low on supplies as well, so there may be a couple of stops to another stream before we proceed into Old Yarn. Let's see if she has any additional dialogue. She does not. Now we could fight Henrik first, or we could try to acquire some other compatriots, so we're going to do that first, as we are here. So to do that, we will head up. And there's some doors that we knocked on earlier. We'll need to direct some NPCs to the chapel.
Thank goodness. You're a hunter, aren't you, dear? Might you know of a safe place? The night is long and I've very little of the incense left. Please, there must be some nice place to run off to. Oh, thank you, dear.
So we want to tell her to go to
Perhaps I'll see you there.
Odin Chapel.
Oh, thank you. Perhaps.
Enough of you. What, you think this is funny? Well, I certainly don't, so be gone with you. I'll have nothing to do with your beast stunts. What's this two-bit nonsense you're peddling? I heard you told that wench about some shelter. Well, she's a damn fool to trust an outsider. Why? Well, her sort's probably just fixing to feed some of your coin. All right. What crafty lies does the outsider have today? You think I'm an easy mark? Yeah? Well, give me your best shot.
Now, so far so, this guy has been quite distrusting and full of lies, so we're going to tell him to go to Yusefka's.
Yeah, sorry. Too sharp for that bollocks. I know a superstition when I hear one. Outsiders. Even their lies are predictable. What? Still preying on folks with your book of lies? Yeah, fine. Come on, show me what you got. Tell me about your little safe place. Huh. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so as we can see there, he doesn't seem terribly fixed on being able to come to Eusebius, so we'll leave him be. So, despite what our dear friend tells us, we are going to go beneath the tomb of Chapel
Oh,
Fight.
the hunter. This here is a safe art. If you find any, because there's nothing.
Now, because Eileen will be helping you here, you cannot summon any help for this next fight. Follow my path, because it is the easiest way to get to this character. As you can see. He has his back turned to us. Now we want to hit him with a heavy attack. Make sure not to hit Eileen too much because she will totally. So now you can pick up this item, just the hair room, or air. You can now talk to Eileen.
That wasn't necessary of you, but you have my thanks. We made it with our lives. You're not bad at all. You must have killed Gascoigne as well, then. He was falling apart, I'm sure it had to be done. But try to keep your hands clean. A hunter should hunt beasts. Leave the hunting of hunters to me.
Approval. Excellent. So I'm going to be able to sort out that as well.
Try to keep your lead.
Excellent. Now that we've killed Heinrich, we'll be able to go back again to Central Yarnum and we'll finish off the quest there. If you are going to be lower level, or you just want the extra echo so that you can level up your characters more, be sure to kill these enemies along the way. Still no response here. Okay, that's no issue at all. Once we kill another boss, there should be a response at this window by another character.
Have I heard of Bergenworth? Afraid I can't say that I have. The locals aren't apt to share any local history. I'm afraid I may not be of help for much longer.
Character. Head back to Cathedral Ward and continue on through Old Yarnum. Decided now will not be logged in if you do not have the Old Hunters DLC. This allows you to access the DLC area known as the Old Hunters. So, or the Hunter's Nightmare.
Well, what is it? Hunters, I am a doll created by you humans. Would you ever think to love me? Of course. I do love you. Isn't that how you've made me? Hunters have told me about the church, about the gods and their love. But do the gods love their creations? I am a doll created by you humans. Would you ever... I do, isn't... Very well, let me...
So that's a bit of a weird one, but
Farewell, good hunter.
after killing immediately, you should be able to access picking new items. Throwing knife. Messenger bar, just the throwing knives. And up here there should be new items as well. Bloodstone shards, or one insight, which is useful if you're stuck to upgrade your weapons. Then we've got Henrik's hunter cap and all of his equipment, which is useful for somebody who's looking for defense against a bolt character. So very useful for any kind of enemies that do bolting. Otherwise, it's got some generically decent, or useful, I should say. Speak German again.
The healing church and the blood ministers who belong to it were once guardians of the hunters in the times of the hunter Ludwig. They worked and forged weapons in their unique workshop. Today, most ministers don't recall the hunters, but they have much to offer you. And so, heed the message of your forebears. Ascend to Arden Chapel. Ascend.
Okay. Let's repair our weapons. You didn't pick up any new blue gems, that's fine. That's a different one, we'll deal with that later. Back to Cathedral Lore.
hello, dear. You weren't lying. This is a safe place. Thank you. I am in your debt.
Courtesy.
I'd like to tender my thanks, but I can't imagine what to offer. All I can give is my blood. But would you even take a whore's blood? Oh, good. Come close, dear. Don't worry. Oh, hello. Sorry, dear. You're much too weak. I'm only so much blood, okay?
Okay. She's now cowering in fear.
How did we ever get into this mess?
Then there's this gentleman here.
Ah, you. The swindling offcomer. Did you really think that'd work? No fooling me. Now, off with you. You heard me. Go away. I can't stand the stench of your lying breath. I'll spare you one nugget of advice. Beware the blind man. There the beggar sits at the bottom of the bloody food chain, and then he's here acting like he owns the place. He's not to be trusted. What's he want with all those people anyway? That little weasel has a murky past, I'm telling you. I've no time for you, but what? I can't stand the stench.
Okay. Now we can move on into the next area, which will be down into Armour. And you'll get to see the other area of Cathedral Ward that we've yet to fully explore. So we'll see be some extra items, some extra enemies. Now, similar to the bonfire area from before, a couple of different enemies. You can take these guys nice and slow. Just that's for fun. So we'll alert this guy first. Wait for him to strike. Two shots to kill him. Now that these two are separated, we'll just run behind this first guy. Two strikes and he's down. Deal with that second guy now in just a moment. Not before we take two of them. Some cold will do. And we'll top that. We'll now take the opportunity to strike out against this guy. Perfectly fine. Also sneak up on this guy who's purposely there to ambush him. Core of man's knowledge. This marksman will have two dogs jump out beside him. Bottom of the steps, leading out here up to this guy. Take care of him, that body, and we can proceed on him. So you want to pass the door on the right first, before we head in here. Now, if you've yet to kill Vicar Amelia, and you come down here, you'll find a character by the name of Alfred. Okay. Otherwise, there is no way down here after you kill Vicar Amelia. So if you have attempted to explore this area before killing her, you will find him, but otherwise he'll be in a different area. You'll activate that to cause this coffin/tomb to go ahead and move, and that gives us access to this set of stairs that leads us further down underneath this second church-like area. Another gemstone. This is handy depending on what it offers us, as we may be able to do our weapons again. You want to lower this guy up as best as you can. Or you can just straight out go out and attack him. It's better to play that defense. Just gives you an easier way of an easier method of dealing with the scoundrels. You pop down here, go down the ladder, go back up the steps. So as you pick up all weapons. I'm going to equip those now actually while we have the chance. And that's pretty good. Also to note, if you get the opportunity to do it, assign one of your quick slots to the beckoning bell. Every time you enter a new area and you're having difficulty, you can activate the beckoning bell to call in actual real-life hunters. Just be sure to set the network settings to worldwide and change your password from time to time. Like the man, you can see a door here. Inspect. This town is long abandoned. Hunters not wanted. From here, I'm going to go ahead and kick this off in the next video, and that'll give you a good kind of choice to catch up instead of spending a long time watching. Anyway, be sure to click on the next video so that we can explore all the Arnhem and its various enemies.